In the midst of the San Francisco Bay Area's freeways, airports, and over 7 million residents, students who normally wouldn't get the chance are learning about and connecting with nature.
Whoa, 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 look at that one. It's brown with a very long beak. I think this one's a boy.
Golden Gate Audubon Society, the largest Audubon chapter in California, has a unique program designed to awaken nature awareness in children who live in the heart of this dense urban area.
Oh, it's a mallard duck.
Through this program, children actually get to connect with their own local environment in their own community, along their own shorelines, in their own cities. So it's a great way for them to learn about the ecology that's pertinent to them and their own families and their own neighbors and communities as well.
I think I see an egg right there. The white.
Golden Gate Audubon Society's eco-education program has helped thousands of underserved students and their families connect with their natural surroundings.
We provide multiple opportunities for the children, for high school mentors, for family participants to engage in hands-on learning activities as well as stewardship building, restoration activities.
We're learning that we have to clean our community to have it clean for the animal.
I learned where animals live.
They need to be treated.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of them over there.
This year-long program begins with students getting to know their local watershed.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm excited to work with your school because your school is so close to this park.
Natural areas like these may be just walking distance from where students live, but in many ways, they're a world away.
You would not find 95% of the birds that are here 1 mile away in the heart of Oakland.
Dedicated volunteers work with Audubon staff to lead field activities.
Very, very, very good. It's got to be a personal thing. It's got to be somebody showing you, look how fun this is.
It's right there. It's right there.
These same kids that would kind of opt to play a video game, like come out here and just they're like alive in a different way.
After taking bird surveys, students work to restore critical habitat.
It's a restoration site in an urban setting. These spaces need to be preserved just as much as Tahoe or somewhere else.
Students have planted more than 2,000 native plants. They're creating habitat for the endangered clapper rail and other wildlife.
I was thinking it was going to be fun, and it is.
These activities are fun, but they also increase student learning and help to meet state science requirements.
The barnacles, in español se llaman percebes, that's what they look like when they are little, when they are plankton.
We'll take any opportunity to give my students access to hands-on science lessons.
Audubon works exclusively with schools that have few science programs and limited resources.
So having this program is really key in kind of building a real-world connection between science and nature versus textbooks and facts.
Activities in the field are followed up with lessons in the classroom.
Is it important to have a clean and healthy watershed?
Lessons cover watershed ecology and pollution prevention.
What we want to imagine here is that this is our watershed.
And a California Native education program that provides students with an indigenous perspective about Bay Area history and conservation. Students complete their watershed journey by joining their families on a field trip to the ocean.
The program provides a view of taking care of the watershed from the top to the bottom. So we take them all the way from the top of the ridge tops, all the way down the watershed to the bay and the wetland areas, and then out to the ocean at the end of the year. So the kids get an entire view of what that means to take care of our watersheds.
These trips can be a life-changing experience because for many, this is their very first trip to the ocean.
The waves comes and then I can push you like over there. I saw the whole ocean. It's big.
Involving families helps make this program unique. When the parents learn alongside their children, learning and stewardship becomes a family commitment.
It's hard for us, take one day off, like especially in these times right now. So yeah, I'm a sacrifice for my dad.
Amidst the camaraderie and joy, families also learn how the choices they make at home have far-reaching consequences.
What about how many people love to eat fish? What happens when garbage gets in the ocean? There are
Learning and teaching are bridged across the grades as high school students mentor younger students.
He has a little tiny mouth on the side.
Professional evaluations prove that the Eco-Ed program works. Families show a greater awareness of the environment and a greater willingness to protect it.
The kids are learning how important it is to take care of the entire watershed. We all need clean water, not just the animals, but people too. And in helping learn how to take care of these places for wildlife, the kids are actually helping clean up our own communities too.
We're hoping that these repeated experiences will allow these participants to become more empowered, more engaged, more fascinated, more interested in the natural world.
Because of Golden Gate Audubon Society's eco-education program, many of the Bay Area's most underserved students and families are discovering the watershed they live in, and they're building a commitment to protect the environment that will last a lifetime.